Honorable Ministers, respected Sudhantra Dev ji, respected Anil Rajbhar ji, respected A.K. Sharma ji, respected Ravinder Jaiswal ji, respected Shri Girishchandra Yadav ji, Secretary Youth Affairs Meeta Rajiv Lochan ji, Y20 Chair Shri Anmol Sovit ji, Y20 delegates from various countries and the members of the Y20 Secretariat. Ladies and gentlemen, Namaste, a very good morning to all of you. Let me first welcome all the Y20 delegates from India and abroad who have come all the way to this, one of the oldest city in the world and the holy city of Varanasi. I welcome you all, and also the man who is known for his commitment, for his dynamism, and the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Shri Yogi Adityanath ji, on this Y20 summit. It is a pleasure to be here amongst you all today to address at the inaugural session of the Y20 summit at Varanasi. Today we all have gathered here at this distinguished gathering of the global leaders, the Y20 Summit 2023. As India celebrates the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the 75th year of independence, we also have the privilege to host the G20 Summit. The G20 represents a forum for the world's major economies to come together and address the most pressing challenges that we are facing in our interconnected world. India, which is known for its rich culture, history, art, assumed the responsibility of hosting this prestigious event. And as the host of G20, India has an essential role in shaping the discussions and fostering collaboration among the member countries. This not only comes with great opportunities, but also with significant responsibilities, as the decision taken at this summit can impact lives of billions of people around the globe. Y20 Summit at Varanasi, where you are present today, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is the elected representative, second time in a row from here. With a full majority, he is leading the country, and we have seen India in last 9 years going from 10th largest economy in the world, but when he took over, it was among the fragile 5 economies in the world to the first 5 economies of the world. So recently, during his Independence Day speech from the Red Fort addressing the nation on 15th August, he talked about Amrit Kal, golden age, and the next 1,000 years of India's growth. The decision what we're going to take today, how it is going to impact the next 1,000 years in India. Not only in India, once it's going to, any decision which is going to impact India will impact the world as well. And today, we all have gathered here in Varanasi. As I said, Varanasi is one of the oldest living cities, or I could say the continuously inhabited cities in the entire world. Varanasi, in a nutshell, symbolizes the past 1,000 years of Indian civilization and the next 1,000 years of Indian civilization. It was a major center of trade, commerce, and education in the ancient and medieval India. Varanasi has a rich and diverse cultural heritage influenced by various dynasties, empires, and religions that ruled and visited the city. It is a city of learning, literature, art, and music, especially the Hindustani classical music, the Indian classical music of the Banaras Gharana. It is also famous for its temples, ghats, festivals, and rituals that attracts millions of tourists from across the world every year. Some of the notable landmarks being the Kashi Vishwanath Temple and the Ramnagar Fort and the Sarnath Museum, which you all visited yesterday. Varanasi is renowned for its silk weaving, pottery, metalwork, and wood carving industries which produce exquisite handicrafts and the souvenirs. It is fitting in a way to have the Y20 final summit at this divine and historic city, which date back centuries as we talk about the issues and the challenges faced by the youth and how can we propose solutions to them which are effective for the years to come. The Y20 brings together young people from diverse nations, each facing unique economic, social, and environmental problems or challenges. The challenges that are not limited to a single country or region, they are shared by all of humanity. The Y20 Summit provides a platform for these young people to work together, find common ground, and devise collective solutions to tackle these global challenges. As we gather here today, we must recognize the unprecedented challenges the world is facing, from climate change and environmental degradation to the ongoing health and economic impacts. The urgency to act is more apparent than ever before. By 2030, the youth will dominate the global demographic with a considerable portion hailing from South Asia. With them lies the collective responsibility to influence global narratives and collaborative efforts, especially in addressing the paramount sustainable development goals like no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being. As we set our sights on future with an ever-changing landscape and the ever-evolving aspirations of the youth, it becomes crucial for the youth to adopt a flexible and forward-looking stance, embracing innovation, proactively addressing the current needs of our youth are key priorities to ensure their successful journey into an unprecedented future. By embracing innovation and fostering skills that align with the demands of the ever-evolving world, we ensure that our youth are not only prepared for the challenges ahead, but are also the driving force behind a thriving and prosperous tomorrow, not just for India, but for the broader global canvas. Today, India not only stands tall in the global arena, but also holds the revered presidency at the G20, a distinguished platform instrumental in molding the global economic narrative, underpinning our G20 presidency in a philosophy of our rich tapestry of values, Vasudev Kutumbakam, which resonates with the ethos that the world is a singular family. This profound sentiment encapsulates our guiding philosophy, one earth, one family, and one future. To achieve this common goal, Y20 India identified key five areas and these key five themes that guided the discussions and will help shape future actions. These themes represent the core areas where the young generation seeks to make a lasting impact. Since the onset of 2023, Y20 India has orchestrated an impressive 1500 plus engagements spanning pivotal themes like the future of work, climate adaptation, peace building, democratic participation, and holistic well-being. These sessions weren't mere dialogues, they covered innovative subjects and concepts from sustainable fashion shows to in-depth discourses on the existential threat of artificial intelligence. I encourage you to explore the white paper, which provides comprehensive details on each of these themes. You can find the white paper at the official website of the Y20 India. Respected Yogi ji, I would like to highlight here that I don't think in the previous Y20 conferences or summits, any country has taken it to the schools and colleges, where in India we have covered the length and breadth of the country, reached out to hundreds of schools and colleges across the country, and millions of Indians have participated, talking on these themes, giving their ideas. And there has been a comprehensive approach on this, that this is not merely for just a handful of people, but we have taken it to the grassroots level so that millions of Indian youth is involved in giving their views and ideas for the G20, these five key areas. At this juncture, we must reaffirm our commitment to the international cooperation, solidarity, sustainable development. By collaborating across borders, we can enhance global economic stability, alleviate poverty, and promote inclusive growth. It is vital that we create an enabling environment for innovation and entrepreneurship to drive job creation and prosperity in all corners of the world. We can't ignore the pressing issue of climate change. My state and some other states are facing that. And in many parts of the world, we have seen the natural calamity, the disaster which is happening, taking away millions of lives and livelihoods. So India's leadership in this area can set an example for the rest of the world. Programs like National Solar Mission, National Mission for Enhanced Energy Efficiency, National Mission on Sustainable Habitat, National Water Mission, so on. I mean, there are so many programs what we are running can help in achieving this common goal. India can conceptualize and launch the International Solar Alliance to mobilize efforts to combat climate change through deployment of solar energy solutions. We must collectively strive to accelerate the transition to clean and renewable energy sources, reduce carbon emissions, and protect biodiversity. In the spirit and phenomenal momentum for sustainable development, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji previously introduced Mission Life at the 26th UN Climate Summit in Glasgow. This visionary initiative encapsulates an eco-conscious life journey encompassing demand dynamics, supply chains, and ultimately public policy frameworks. The success of Mission Life hinges on the drive, dedication, determination, and duty of the youth from all over the world. Friends, together we will pave the way towards a greener and more sustainable future, not only for India, but also for the entire world. Moreover, the COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted the importance of global health security and the need to strengthen our healthcare systems. India has shown tremendous resilience during the pandemic and can offer valuable insights into crisis management and preparedness. We must unite to ensure equitable access to vaccines, treatments, and healthcare resources, leaving no one behind. And you might have seen during the COVID-19 pandemic, where big countries have shied away from their responsibilities, India came forward. We have not only given the slogan of Vasudev Kutumbakam, but we have lived up to the expectations and provided the medicines and vaccine to 157 countries across the world during the COVID-19 pandemic. So together we can achieve much more, we can save more lives, we can share our expertise. And another crucial aspect of this summit is of fostering dialogue and understanding the viewpoint of youth. We came from diverse backgrounds, culture and perspectives, but it is through open and respectful dialogue that we can find common ground and bridge our differences. India's reputation as a nation of diplomacy and diverse culture can further promote meaningful conversations during the summit. This year has been marked by several significant events that have led us to this momentous occasion. Inception meeting of the Y20 held in the vibrant state of Assam brought together exceptional individuals to lay the groundwork for Y20 India. During this meeting, Y20 India introduced the 5 central themes to guide our discussions and shape our future actions. These themes embody the core areas where the young generations aim to make a lasting impact. Students from more than 4,000 schools and colleges participated in the run-up events to Y20 Inception meeting in Guwahati. When I'm talking about the 4,000 school and colleges, I'm not talking about the country. I'm talking about one state of Assam. And you can well understand when I'm talking about the 36 state and union territories of India, how many schools and colleges have participated in the Y20 such deliberation discussions across the country. So the inception meeting in Assam set the stage for the impactful discussions during the Y20 India, and the widespread participation shown the world the enthusiasm, commitment of our youth to create the positive change. Students from more than 832 schools and colleges participated in the run-up events to Y20 pre-summit in Leh and Ladakh. योगी जी, हालांकि जब हम लद्दाख में समिट करने गए तो कुछ पड़ोसी देश वालों ने इतना हल्ला मचाया दुनिया भर में कि लेह लद्दाख में और कश्मीर में ये समिट ना हो, लेकिन मैं कहना चाहता हूं उन्होंने रुकवाने का प्रयास किया तो उतनी ही सफल लेह लद्दाख में हमारी Y20 की समिट हो पाई। ये उभरते भारत की, मैं युवा साथियों से कहना चाहता हूं, ये उभरते भारत की, ये नए भारत की तस्वीर देखने को मिलती है, उस भारत की जिसकी तस्वीर और तकदीर नरेंद्र मोदी जी बदल रहे हैं। और ये बात मैं वाराणसी में इसलिए कह रहा हूं कि भारत को अगर प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में एक बार नहीं 2 बार किसी ने एक ऐसे एमपी को चुनकर भेजा जिसने देश को दुनिया के सबसे अग्रणी देशों में लाकर खड़ा कर दिया है। और ये बात मैं आज यहां पर युवाओं के बीच में इसलिए कह रहा हूं कि दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी युवा शक्ति हमारे भारत में है, और ये युवा शक्ति हमारी राष्ट्र शक्ति है, और ये युवा शक्ति ही भारत को दुनिया के सबसे पहले 3 देशों में लाकर खड़ा कर देगी। तो मैंने लद्दाख से शुरू किया था, मैं वाराणसी पे फिर वापस आ जाता हूं थोड़ा सा। So this Y20 pre-summit which took place in the Leh, Ladakh offered a platform for discussion, negotiations and deliberations. And I could see the smile on the faces of our Y20 delegates who have represented their countries there. What a brilliant ideas they come up with. The discussions which took place in Ladakh, you know, my 15 years in the parliament, we see a lot of healthy discussion in the parliament in the committee meetings, but I can proudly say the level of discussions, deliberations and how to take decisions, we should also learn from these young delegates from the Y20 countries. Thank you so much for that. And I'm looking forward for the next 2 days. Today, tomorrow and day after, I'm sure we're going to have a very healthy discussion with the final communique, whatever we're going to get. So in addition to that, I won't take long on reporting because it is the job of one more to talk about what happened in India. But all I want to say is 14 Y20 consultations were held in cities like Raipur, Vadodara, Chandigarh, Pune, Amritsar, Lucknow, Kanpur, Bhubaneswar, Jammu, Imphal, Rishikesh, Srinagar, Amarkantak and Bangalore, and various universities where enthusiastic young people shared their thoughts, insight, and aspiration for a better world. Their commitment and excitement has guided us through this process and were instrumental in creating the Y20 community. We gather here today with a sense of purpose and resolve. A communique on Y20 showcasing the substance of our common vision across five identified themes will be created from the conclusions of discussion over the coming few days. As we deliberate and negotiate over the next few days, let us remember the responsibility we carry as the representative of our nation and the global community. Let us embrace empathy and cooperation as we seek to find solution to the most complex problem of our time. In conclusion, I would also like to say that I have faith in the collective wisdom and determination of the G20 nations with India at helm to steer the world towards a bright future. Let us stand united and make decisions that will positively impact not just our nation but the entire world. Together we can build a more sustainable, inclusive and prosperous planet for generations to come. Let me close by making remarks by quoting the eternal youth icon of this nation. Any guess? Swami Vivekananda, who had famously said, take up one idea, make that one idea your life, think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea and just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success. In the end, wishing you all a great, a very successful future, career. Would like to see all of you in great position in the coming years. And hopefully you're going to have a memorable trip to Varanasi and to India. The Honorable Chief Minister came here last night to make sure that the event start well in time. That shows his commitment towards the youth, towards the city, towards the country. And providing the good governance and the development model for the largest populated, if you look at the population of Uttar Pradesh, it is close to 250 million people living in the state of Uttar Pradesh, in one state of Uttar Pradesh. And he is known for his good governance and development model. Wishing him good luck and his team good luck. And I would like to thank him and his entire team of cabinet ministers who are present here and senior officials. I once again thank one and all present here and wish for a successful summit and a great stay in the heavenly land of Varanasi. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, sir, for your address, for your kind